First opened in 1975, resurrected in 2006, we welcome you inside the Caesars Superdome, the home of the Saints, here in downtown New Orleans. Here's the kicker, Jake Bates, ready to get this one underway. And off we go from the Superdome. On the return, it's Williams. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Carr going to look to throw right away. To the left side, in the hands of Hill. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
His pass taken in by Shaheed. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down. Trying to avoid the early 3 and out, they face 3rd and a yard. Open man, right side, he's got it. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down. Carr working out of the gun. That's going to be pulled in by Kamara. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. He'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
On 1st down, they'll stay with Kamara on the ground. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Carr. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Carr. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. So that'll do it for a fast-moving 1st quarter of play. 0-0 is the score. More from New Orleans after this. Here's Blake Grupe for the Saints. A field goal try. This a 31-yard attempt. Oh, he missed it from short range. A bad miss. It's no good. And this will stay a scoreless game. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. First carry for David Montgomery. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. From the gun, the pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Out of the shotgun, it's gone. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
So, on 4th down, the Lions send out Jack Fox to punt. Now, how about this? It's a fake. Oh, what a mess here. It is intercepted. That's the linebacker, Pete Werner. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
Oh, and they brought the heat trying to block the punt. But without the open target he was relying on, the punter turned quarterback has nowhere to go with the ball. That pressure helped create a sense of panic and led to a throw right towards that defender.
He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll go again here with Kamara. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. 2 minutes to play. Still searching for our first points of the half. We're back to New Orleans after this. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Throwing is Carr. This one caught at the 4. And he's in. Taysom Hill. Touchdown, New Orleans. Blake Grupe comes on for the extra point. His kick is good. The Saints will take a 7-0 lead. After the touchdown, it's Grupe to kick this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And they'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. Off to throw on 1st down. And this throw batted away and incomplete. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing, Goff. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
So after picking up some positive yardage on 1st down, they end up going backwards on 2nd. That sack now brings up 3rd and long, and what most of the time is a very pass-happy situation, makes them very one-dimensional.
He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short, and now it's 4th down.
Well, this is something we don't see every day, Mike. A team playing with a traditional I formation fullback. It's kind of a lost art in today's modern game, but in this case, highly effective. Great job by the fullback clearing out the path for his running back, and they're able to pick up the 1st down.
And he's going to have the Lions 1st down. It's a gain of 12 facing 4th down. Now Goff. To the right side, that's St. Brown. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Here's 1st and 10. Goff to throw. Brought in by the tight end, Sam Laporta. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Goff to throw. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Just the lone touchdown in that first half of action. 7-0 is our score. We'll head over to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He has the EA Sports halftime report. Coach. We'll see a return here from his own end zone. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Goff. Fine work defensively. That's going to be knocked away and go down as an incompletion. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Goff with the give to Montgomery. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Ryan Brzee there for the tackle. Got to get it to the 28, but now it's 3rd down. Now, Goff. And that is incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target, and that'll set up 4th down. They'll go for it. Here's Goff. That's incomplete. Derek Hall on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down. On the give, this is Kamara. He'll take it into the red zone. It's at the 19. Here's 2nd and 9. They're going to go right back to Kamara. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker. Oh, looked like he mishit it. He missed that one from short range. No good. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Here's Goff. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Now Montgomery. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
2nd and 2. You're thinking, I got 2 downs to get 2 yards. How hard can that be? Well, against this defense, it turns out to be a big challenge. They take it back for a loss at 2, and now you find yourself on 3rd down.
The Lions called their first timeout. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Here's Goff. Now he'll air one out. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down. They'll try it now with Montgomery. And he's going to have a Lions first down. It's a gain of 7 on 4th and 4. To throw is Goff. And that is incomplete. They couldn't hook up there. As time has expired, the third quarter has come to an end. On second down, Goff. That's a short one caught by Laporta. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. Throwing here is Goff. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Jahmyr Gibbs out of the backfield. And that's going to lead to a fourth down. Goff. That's into the hands of the receiver, Patrick.
Some teams just have a stronger appetite for being willing to go for fourth down tries, even on their side of the field, Mike, and we're seeing it so much more often. The days of just punting the ball back and forth and saying, hey, we're going to play good defense. Remember, the better your defense, that doesn't mean you should punt. The better your defense, the more chances you should take on offense.
A second down throw for Goff. That's caught by Gibbs. And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards. Throwing now on third and long. They'll try to set up the screen here. Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Here we go. This is fourth down. They'll drop to throw. He's going to look for the home run ball. I had to take a chance on fourth down, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Paulson Adebo.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
They'll start this one on the ground with Kamara. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing in and dropping him for a loss. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. From the shotgun, it's Carr. That's going to be pulled in by Kamara. Yeah! And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And that first down should all but do it, Mike. With only one remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. Got to imagine it's victory formation, and we're a couple kneels away from this game being over.
They'll work the middle here with Kamara, and he'll get about 5.
The first opened back in 1975. There's a look inside the iconic Caesars Superdome in downtown New Orleans. Glad you're with us. It's Blake Grupe to get this one started, and off we go here in New Orleans. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. Play action. Here's Hurts. Oh, and that is incomplete.
And that certainly could be a sign of things to come because they're blitzing to start this ball game, and it works for them there as they force the incomplete pass.
Off the play fake. Here's Hurts. That one downfield for Dotson. And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll be down deep into New Orleans territory. A big play there for Philly. And even 60 yards.
No question about it. They're going to test the secondary. They come out throwing from the start. An incomplete pass on first down, and then bam! They hit a big one early in the game. This approach sometimes can open up stuff underneath, but other times it can open up the floodgates too.
They go play action with Hurts. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis. And the Saints will take over here at their own 12-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
Now after the INT, it's Carr. Gets this complete to Shaheed. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. Well, what a response by that defensive unit, Charles, because they just saw their offense throw the interception. They come out there, not only get an interception of their own, but they take it back for the touchdown.
I won't sing it because no one wants to hear that, but perhaps an early case of anything you can do, I can do better between these defenses. A lot of people came to expect the offense to light this game up, but so far, the defenses are stealing the show.
So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick-6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick-6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And the return will stop right around the 25.
And partner, I think this is where long-term start.
From the automotive capital of the world, we get a look at a venue that pays homage to that industry. Welcome to Ford Field here in Detroit, Michigan. Blake Groupie out and ready to send this away. And we're off and running from Ford Field. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Off play action, Goff. That's complete to the back, David Montgomery. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. They go play action with Goff. Laporta pulls it in along the sideline. Nowhere really for him to go. He steps out, and they're going to lose some yardage. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Shotgun snap here to Goff. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. On 1st down, it's Goff. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So 2nd down coming up.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. And incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Throwing again, it's Goff. Throw complete to Williams. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
A loss of 2 yards. It's 4th down.
4th down, Goff throwing. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. And a surprising 4th down call does not yield a first. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on downs. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Carr starting with a throw. His first throw is an interception. And the Lions take over just shy of the 40. Well, for their sake, partner, I sure hope the rest of their pass attempts this game go a whole lot better than that, because it is pretty clear this defense came to play.
And I can promise you this, Kate, nowhere on that opening script does the word interception ever appear. You never want to see an INT. Now they're going to have to flush it. That's the key here for this quarterback in the offense. Got to flush that mistake and press on ahead.
It's a loss of 1 yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Out of the shotgun, Goff. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. From the gun, Goff. Complete to Raymond. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Goff on 1st and 10. Got Williams, and it's complete. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
39-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 39. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that takes them to 3rd down.
And 6 yards to go.
Goff setting to throw. It's taken in by Williams. And they bring him down around the 34. Working quickly here. Now go for it, Goff. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's tackled with a first down yardage. Back now, pressure on its way. He lobs it up, looking deep. Big gain downfield. And the catch is made. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. He's throwing for it. And he's got a man. Complete. And he is hit well behind the line and goes down. They're not able to make much of anything on that two-point attempt. Could have been 7 if they'd tried the point after, but instead, they only call on him to boot this away. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So before they... We're back for the second quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They'll get to work here, 1st and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Another try following the sack. Catch made by Alvin Kamara. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Tackled by Jack Campbell. Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Working out of the gun. It's Carr. This is reeled in by Kamara. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
They still need 10, but the offense getting set on 4th down. They're going for this. They can't connect as the coverage...
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Crescent City of New Orleans and the Caesars Superdome, the home of the Saints.
JOEBUG 1980 says, suggested pass.
The kicker, Blake Grupe, set to start it. And off we go from the Superdome. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. First and 10. To the air right away is Hurts. That's caught Saquon Barkley. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Once again, it's Barkley. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. On 2nd down, Hurts. He finds Devontae Smith. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
A gain of 14.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
That's to the left side and taken in by Smith. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
It takes a certain guy in that slot position to be willing and able to go across the middle of the defense on those in-breaking routes. You can tell this guy, he doesn't care. He is fearless going across the middle, and he's able to secure a nice catch.
They'll try to run here with Barkley. And he's going to have an Eagles first down by a couple of yards. Give him 4 yards. It was 3rd and 2 as they convert. He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That'll be taken in by Barkley.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that first quarter of play. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. More from New Orleans after this. Third and short, and Hurts will throw. To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by Willie Gay. And the Saints are going to take possession here at their own 6.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
First carry now for Alvin Kamara. And he's going backwards here. They're going to take him down, back at the 5.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
2nd down, Carr. That'll be caught. It's Alvin Kamara. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8. The shotgun. It's Carr. That's going to be pulled in by Kamara. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs. And this ball's going to be incomplete.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Carr now on 2nd down. He'll go right and find his running back. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
2 minutes remain in a scoreless first half. We're back to New Orleans after this. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Carr working out of the gun. Open man right side. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's Carr. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
They've converted 2 3rd downs already on this drive. And here's 3rd and 4. He'll look underneath here and find Kamara. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the 1st down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down.
Carr to throw it on 4th down. He's got his man. That's Olave. And he's going to have a Saints 1st down. As this defense can't come up with the play they need, they surrender a gain of 17 on 4th down. Back is Carr. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle. And this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
Saints going to use their 2nd timeout. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. He slams it in there, and he is in. Kamara, touchdown Saints. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Got a man. It's A.J. Brown brings it in. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their 2nd, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this 1st half.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
He's going to air this one out, looking for Dotson. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
It's hard to play that ball any better than the way that defender did right there. I mean, to stay patient throughout the entire play and make sure that not only are you in prime position to make it, but that once the ball is there, attack it, knock it down, and save a touchdown.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Houghton. And the Saints are going to get the football here at their own 38-yard line.
And at this point on the sideline, Mike, it just has to feel like deja vu. I mean, really, the last two drives, same story. Continuing to drive, have something brewing, and then you just stall out in the exact same fashion. You can't put the ball in harm's way. You're not going to win a lot of football games if you do.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Carr now. This throw left side, taken in by Johnson. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Shaheed with the catch. And he's going to have the 1st down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now, Carr. He lets one go. Looking for Shaheed. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. I think we're going to play a big role in who wins this one. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On 1st and 10, Carr. That one incomplete.
Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock. He's got no choice than to get rid of it, probably a little bit earlier than he would have preferred.
A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete. He was trying to get it to Alvin Kamara that time. And 3rd down coming up. Now Carr. Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That's taken in. And he is going to have the Saints 1st down as this defense can't come up with the play they need. They surrender a gain of 17 on 4th down.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on 4th down. Had they not gotten it, it's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points?
On 2nd down, here's a run with Kamara. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the 2nd half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead. Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. To throw is Carr. This pass deflected and caught. Well, he's brought down. That pass is gonna pick up
1980
4
says, suggest
and bring
inside
up
run.
3rd down.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Carr throwing on 4th down. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
That's complete to his running back, Kenneth Gainwell. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
And another 1st down and another big gainer. This time 23 yards. So points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Barkley. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. They have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
On play action, here's Hurts. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Alabama. And he is going to bring this one back. DB's dream, a pick 6 for touchdown. And now, after the pick 6, out comes the offense to try to really rub this in. 2-point conversion. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. After the touchdown, it's Groupie to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. downfield. Is caught by Brown. And he's going to take this one all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And he'll get into the end zone and get this one a couple of points closer.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Carr now to throw on first down. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. So the Eagles will use their first time out here.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative, just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second.
It's a gain of 7. Brings it 2nd and 3.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. It'll be a run out of the gun with Kamara. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard.
JUG1980 says, suggest short pass.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up third down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations. So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
And he's going to have the first down. Aggressive call there, but it works out as they convert on fourth down.
Well, it's pretty clear where the defense anticipated this ball going on fourth down. They did a great job against the tight ends and the wide receivers, but the guy they didn't account for was the running back, and the quarterback sensed it, got it out of his hand quick, and he's able to pick up the first down.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. 2nd and 7. On the handoff, it's Kamara. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
They'll drop to throw. That's going to be pulled in by Kamara. It's a gain of 10 yards. It's good for a Saints first down.
And after that first down throw, Mike, it's really a deflating moment of the defense. They understood the urgency of getting off the field and getting the ball back to their offense. Here we are under 2 minutes in a one-possession game.
He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. That's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go on the clock. The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? The offense staying out there for this 4th down. Here we go. One final play. This is caught. He's got a long way to go. So this one, a win for the Saints. And right away, you can point to the turnover battle. Always key. Tells the story so often. It did here again today. Their offense didn't turn it over at all. They finished on the plus side with the takeaways. And as a result, they're going to come away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Saints are winners, as we say so long from New Orleans.